Well. Long time no see, folks. Literally, it has been flipping forever. And whose fault is that, as always? Not yours, it's mine. Oh my gosh, I have been a stranger. How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for being here. What's up? Charlie, Dan, what's up? Alice, Sean, Josh, Preston, Simply, oh my goodness. Gang's all here. Justin, Steven, let's go. The Stanleys, oh my gosh. The OGs. Aside 1, 2, 3, how was your day today? Y'all, I feel like it's been a busy day. I was so looking forward to this. Patrick, Kelly, oh my gosh. Who am I missing? I saw a lot of y'all in the pre-gaming chat. Zech, let's go. Obsession. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's been a long hot minute, everybody. How has everybody been doing? Chris? Oh my god, I'm definitely not gonna say your name right. Please don't hate me. Catalan YT. I definitely said that wrong. Kyle is here. Let's go. Oh my gosh, friends. I took a wrong turn. How did I get here? Says Obsession. Who knows? I won't question it. Ben Solo is back and his parents are alive and doing well and married for almost 30 years. Let's go. Steven, this is your first stream? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Freaking welcome. Oh my gosh. What a great way to start off. How cool is that? How that worked out. First stream of the year is Steven's first stream. Let's party, everybody. I'm so excited. Guys, freaking long time no see. Thank y'all for being like super patient with me, as you usually are when I take these hiatuses. I just have to give a shout out. Oh my god, I forget who it was, but I posted my stream announcement and somebody commented that they thought I was gone because I was had a bun in the oven, which, sorry to disappoint in case that was the conspiracy floating around. I did not. I just went home for the holidays and was traveling. Obviously didn't have my setup. So I kind of took a long break. Another, oh, thank you so much, Dave. I really appreciate it. As always, you can leave a question or comment or anything when you super chat. That's the benefit, that I'll see it and I have no choice but to answer. So feel free to ask something, but I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, Joshua as well. This is your first stream? Let's go! We have a lot of first timers here. Oh my gosh, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. What a way to start off the new year. But yes, but pre-hiatus, what was I doing? I think I had so much to do leading up to getting ready to leave and go and visit my family for the holidays. And I have to confess, y'all, I gotta give a shout out to Zech, if you're still here, Zech, because when was it? I think it was actually the day of the video game awards, the game awards, when the latest actually not latest, the newest, the first Fallen Order Part 2 teaser came out. Well, it's not Fallen Order anymore, it's Jedi Survivor. The stream in which the Jedi Survivor teaser came out, I think that's like honestly the last video that I made. And that day, y'all remember I had really long hair leading up to that, and that day I woke up and I was like, I can't stand this, and I went and I got a very impulsive, chopped a lot of it off. I mean, it's still there, but it felt a lot shorter at the time, you know, because I really felt like I had a bob. And I was in that post-haircut regret stage when I was like, oh no, what have I done? And I really didn't want to make any videos because I was like, I don't want to have to like style my hair, because I still have been just like wearing my hair like in a bun following that. So that's like such a sad excuse, but honest to God, that was a deterrent for me making videos, because I was so just like, I cut off all my hair, what do I do? That's such a pathetic, but I keep it real here. We keep it real with y'all. You look different, not sure what it is. It's the hair. I think it's the hair. I'm a year older. We all are. The clock struck 2023. I mean, I guess we're all looking and feeling different. Oh my gosh, Matthias, it's your first stream too. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. Where am I? It's, oh my gosh, does 0030 mean like 12:30? Oh my gosh, 12:30 a.m. But thank you so much for being here. Due to a toothache, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I know the struggle because one thing I tried, one of my resolutions this year was to actually wear my retainer. How attractive, how lovely of a thought is that? Oh my gosh, New Year's resolution. I want to wear my retainer more often. But if you went through the braces lifestyle, you know what I'm saying. And you know that even though you go through 2 years of excruciating pain with braces, you still then have to maintain it for the rest of your life with the retainer upkeep. So my resolution was to wear my retainer, and I low-key hadn't worn it since like May. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I was bad. I didn't wear it for so many months. So the first night I put it back in, I was suffering. So I feel you, Matthias. I do. I'm so sorry. It's such a weird pain in your teeth, because you have to just wait for it to go away. Oh my gosh, it's almost Simply's birthday. That's amazing. And you're gonna be 16. Sweet 16, let's go. A good one. Oh my god, I just confessed to that retainer slacking, and my mother is here. She already knew I was slacking. Did you watch The Bad Batch season 2? Y'all, I just actually watched them for the first time this morning. That is like the most delayed I have ever been. But like I said, I was visiting with my family, and I kind of just didn't want to watch it on my laptop. I wanted to watch it on my television here once I had access to it again. So I just watched them this morning, and good start, honestly. Good start to the season, I think. I think I still obviously prefer the opening to Caesar opening to season 1 was a banger. I think it took us all by surprise, but I do like the tone they're setting here, and I think this is something that I've wanted from the show, which is for the Batch to not be doing necessarily so many side missions that don't serve the larger cause at hand, and to actually get involved more in retaliating against the Empire versus just going and collecting, I don't know, like payloads for Sid. So I feel like the show is taking a turn in a course that I want to like see. They're having a mindset shift. Sweet Lord, you can tell I haven't like streamed in forever. I can't talk. Ooh. May the gods of Mortis watch over you, Cat. Oh, thank you, Dan. That's an amazing compliment. Barb's getting the love. Yeah, she hasn't tuned into a stream in a while. Mommy Barb's has been gone. Where are we? I love whenever somebody shares their age in the chat, everybody like sounds off and they're like, I'm so old. But yes, what has everyone been up to this new year? And then here's Obsession. Talk to me when you're over 40. I've heard life gets even better in your 40s. I'm kind of like waiting for it, TBH. I guess I shouldn't be wishing away the years, but I feel like 40 is the new 30, you know? At least we can make it so. Could I rank my favorite Skywalkers? Ooh. What would y'all say if I started with... I'm not gonna do it. I can't. I was gonna make a joke. I won't. I think Anakin... Wait, no. I mean, Padme is technically a Skywalker. Can I say she's my number one? She's my number one. Obviously, Anakin's a close second. I mean, the OG. The OG. Probably the oldest one in here. I just turned 53 back in December. Happy belated birthday. Let's go, Dave. Let's go. Hope you celebrated. 16 in 10 days. So not yet, but I'll be driving. Yes, that is... You're, like, approaching the fun The fun lineup, the pipeline of exciting birthdays, simply. That period between like 16 and 21, it's like you have one milestone birthday after the next. Enjoy it. And then there's Barb trying to own up. Nobody's older than I am. Who knows? Charlie, thank you so much, my friend. OMG Cat, I made an amazing discovery. Nick Cage Superman started as a joke? Wait, what? It's actually being made? Wait. Charlie, don't do this. Wait. Hold the phone. Wait, what? No. No way! Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I have to catch up on your messages, Charlie, and frankly for everybody. I'm sorry, y'all, but I really kind of dropped off the face of my DMs. I've been so bad about it. It's not you, it's me. So if you have sent me messages and I've been neglecting them, I swear it's not personal. I'm literally just like awful. I am like just a trash when it comes to responding to my messages anymore. I don't know why. That has to be my resolution. I need to be better at like actually responding, but that is like mind-blowing. If that actually happens, Charlie, that will be life-altering. Nicolas Cage as Superman, for any of you who don't know what we're referring to, look it up. It will change your life. My life changed for the better when Charlie introduced me to that. Could you imagine the type of world we would be living in if that film had actually come to fruition? Like, the whole concept of reality as we know it would be shifted. If Nicolas Cage was Superman, like, I want that to happen. Yes, he is Dracula in that new movie that's coming out. I still have to watch the trailer for that. But it looks really good. Obviously, like, we're having a Nicolas Cage renaissance here. Like, I'm down for it. He deserves it. I'll take it. Oh my goodness. Pose Active says, my grandpa molded the first Darth Vader helmet. He worked for the molding company that George Lucas dealt with. So your grandfather is goated. That's what I'm hearing. Your grandfather is the greatest of all time. What a talking point. That's amazing. That is so cool. Well, Kat is younger than me, but actually do not know her age. I think some of you do. I don't know. I try to be elusive, but low-key, whenever I go to, like, this is gonna sound so narcissistic. I'm sure we've all tried it. You know what? Like, if you Google yourself to see if anything comes up, and I will look at what the first, like, row of questions are, like, Catherine LaSalle age, Catherine LaSalle Star Wars, or whatever. And whenever I go and I see the search for, like, Catherine LaSalle age, I'm like, who's looking for this? But also, how do they know? I guess it's kind of public info. I feel like I've put it out there. I don't know, but I just think it's funny. Wait, did the Eagles actually pull through? Hang on. I need to check. Wait. Did they? Come on. I'm cracking up. I'm sorry. The final for the Cowboys versus Commanders game. I'm cracking up. I'm cracking up. Okay, and the Eagles secured that dub. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Sorry to the Giants. That's my dad's team, but we needed that win. We've been suffering. We needed some redemption here to finish off the season. Sorry, everybody, for that detour. Eagles dominated. They won. Thank goodness. Oh, Tom's going to love that. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm a Eagles fan. Tom is a Cowboys fan, and they got roasted like a mallow today, so I'm happy. Whew. Sorry, whenever we get into, like, sports in the live streams, I think it's so funny because half of the crowd, like, chirps in. Tom, no way. No way. Did y'all just see that? I forgot that Tom has moderator privileges and he just deleted my mom. Bold move. That is a bold move. Oh my god. And there's Charlie coming in. I didn't do it. Tom deleted that. The drama here, y'all. Oh my god. Hi. Oh no, I'm sorry, Dave. The Patriots got eliminated. Tom will definitely be upset with the job the Cowboys did today. Yeah, luckily for him. Obsession. My favorite part of Cat's channel is Tom. Honestly, I'm sure you're not alone in that. He is a fan favorite over here. Whew. Oh my god. Oh, we're getting off on a good note here, folks. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we weren't able to like watch the games today, unfortunately, over here on the West Coast, so we had to just periodically be checking the score. Greetings from Costa Rica. What's up? Beto25CR. I feel so bad whenever I probably like mispronounce some of your guys' names. What has everyone been up to? Literally fill me in on your guys' lives. I've been like absent for so long. What's everybody's like? Oh, here's what I want to hear. Now that we're in the lineup for 2023, I'm so freaking stoked for The Last of Us, which I know it didn't get the most popular vote today for today's stream, but I kind of low-key was hoping that y'all would just want to do like a catch-up, you know? So that we had that as an option that we were either gonna do. Barb Chiesa was timed out. Okay, now he's crossing the line. Are y'all seeing this? Tom is absolutely trolling my mother right now. This is bold. Anyway, so yes, doing a Last of Us stream was an option for today, and I still think I want to maybe try to do some. We have literally like a week before the show comes out. So like not a lot of time left. I'd probably have to do a stream. Maybe we can like do a hardcore stream this weekend. Yes, because I still have Saturday. It comes out Sunday. Yo, do we just go ball out this weekend? Maybe we do. Maybe. That would actually be really fun if we try to like finish The Last of Us in 2 days. It's probably possible. I would just have to be streaming for a long... Let's freaking send it. You know what? Let's try it. Anyway, so yes, I probably do want to do Last of Us gaming. What in the world? YouTube is literally like... I just got a notification. Now would be a good time to insert ads. No way. I won't do that to you guys. That's freaking... What has happened? I know YouTube's going through a lot of updates. I did not realize... What if I was just like, BRB, bathroom break, guys. Here's a mid-roll ad. Oh my gosh. That's bizarre. That feels like something from the Twilight Zone. That I would just have the capability to throw in an ad. Literally what? Anyway. So yes, anyway. Tangent. I'm very much looking forward to The Last of Us in terms of upcoming projects. Cinema, film, and TV for 2023. So I want to hear from everybody. What is your number one on your roster for releases that you are exciting for? Can be film, can be TV, whatever. Video games too. Yeah, obviously Fallen Order is going to be lit. Now I have to stop saying I keep calling it Fallen Order. It's not Fallen Order. It's Survivor. Jedi Survivor. But you know what? We're all going to be calling it that. Let's go, Nic Gundy. I will riot against all ads. Anyway, 1 year milestone. Let's get it. Yo. Celebrating the chat for Nick. Nicholas, let's go. That is amazing. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh my gosh, that's right. Dune Part 2. Whoa, I forgot. Oh my gosh, Nikes. I forgot about that. Literally. Not that I forgot it was happening, but I like had to physically and mentally force myself to just push it out of my brain and like not even on the front burner of my mind and things to think about, because when Dune Part 1 came out, I didn't know at the time until I think literally the day of that I went to go see the movie that it was going to be 2 parts. Actually, I'm forgetting if I knew prior to or if I learned when the movie ended and still half of the story had to be told. Either way, it was a surprise that it was going to be 2 parts, which it like was a right decision. Like I was so relieved to hear that they weren't trying to smash it all into the same film. But you know, I knew it had taken a few years of production for the part 1 to be made, so I was like, well, I guess we'll be seeing part 2 in like 2024. So I'm actually low-key very shocked and like glad, relieved to hear that it's actually coming out probably like this winter again, right? Like another December, November release. I don't know. There is a lot happening this year, y'all. I really thought 2022 was actually like the biggest year, which it will be tough to beat. We were eating so good. We had Kenobi, we had Andor, we had House of the Dragon, Rings of Power. So much was going on. It is going to be tough to beat, but I keep forgetting I've been basking so much in the limelight of 2022 that I haven't even like given 2023 a fair chance, but we're getting a lot this year, right? Allegedly, the Ahsoka show, Mando Season 3, The Last of Us. We have Bad Batch currently. And more, right? Is Acolyte gonna be this year? Or is that... I don't know, because they're still in production. The last movie you actually saw in theaters was The Force Awakens, Matthias! Oh my gosh! And that was like almost a decade ago. Whoa. I mean... Whoa. I mean, go see a movie if you want. Theaters are great. Oh, that's right, Steven. The studio didn't know if part 2 would even happen until they saw the first one turn a profit. Yo, I would have been salty if part 2 didn't come to fruition. I honestly hope that they're slated, correct me if I'm wrong and spreading misinformation. Are they not slated? I think the ambition is to do Dune. Oh my god, what's the name of the second book? What is the name of the second book? I'm so ashamed of myself. Dune. Second book. Messiah. Yes, I think, I believe the ambition was to make films leading into Messiah as well, which I would really love to see how they handle that one. Like, that would be pretty sweet. I think I enjoyed reading Messiah, I feel like, more than Dune, don't get me wrong, Dune itself was amazing. I literally have it, like, sitting right here in front of me. But I loved Messiah as well. I have, God Emperor of Dune. I read Messiah and then I read Children of Dune, and I need to read God Emperor of Dune. If you've read it, sound off. Roth, comment of the night. The second book is called... I don't even know how to pronounce that, but that's funny. Jason, thank you. Happy first stream of 2023. Let's go. Loki Season 2. Yes, Sean, thank you for reminding me. That's another one. Y'all, I actually really loved Loki Season 1 to the point, honestly, I'd probably have to rewatch it to keep up with what's going on to like jog my memory for Season 2, because it definitely was a mind-bending finale. That's right, the Dune TV show Sisterhood, which is gonna have, I think they just added recently, Travis Fimmel, the OG GOAT from Vikings, to the cast, which is a good decision for any show. He's literally been amazing in everything I've watched him in, so I'm actually really excited for that. Oh, thanks for showing me those books, Kat. I got the audiobook. Yo, the audiobook's probably sweet, actually. I've actually just recently been getting into audiobooks, everybody, and they're like actually like game-changing. So I'm glad to hear. Good, Ragnar, yes. Jay, what's up? Don't even get me started on the Marvel projects, though. I kind of have just stopped even keeping track of them. and just like wait for it to happen, you know? I don't even know what the state, like as soon as all the freaking phases became a thing, I kind of was just like, all right, I need to just let Jesus take the wheel here, aka everybody else in the fandom, and rely on them to know what is happening and when it's happening. But I've kind of shamefully dropped off of Marvel after... this is gonna sound so awful. I still have yet to see Wakanda Forever at this point. I'm kind of just waiting for it to come on Disney Plus, which is gonna be soon, right? Like this month, later on, which is really bad. I did want to go see that one in theaters, but it's freaking so expensive to go to the movies these days, guys. It's just kind of like you gotta pick your battles, you know? Dave, thank you so much, my friend, again. There's chatter that a Bo-Katan series is a possibility. I hope it comes to fruition because I followed Katie from her Battlestar Galactica days. That would actually be pretty interesting. I think I did hear that rumor. Although we all know how I feel about Star Wars rumors. I can't keep up with them. So I literally just wait until it comes from the lips of a Lucasfilm executive before I actually, like, log it into my brain. Whoa, Matthias was born in Sweden, so you love Viking culture. Pretty much covered in Viking-style tattoos? That's sweet. That's sweet. Honestly, totally with you about Marvel these days. Right? Like, just... It's nothing against the content. I feel like it just kind of... It's really hard to... I saw somebody tweeted this, and I think it described it perfectly. The way I'm personally feeling, Endgame was kind of like completing the campaign of a video game, and then everything since has just been side missions, which I don't actually think is very true, because I do like... I agreed with that at the time, but now there's a lot more on the roster that it's kind of like, okay, I retract that a little bit, because, like, I did love, for example... the payoff of, like, for WandaVision, and then the way that fed into Multiverse of Madness. Now, I know there's a huge debate over whether franchises and major IP should be so reliant on pivotal points being established in a series that maybe not all of their fans are watching, and then having that be a major key component of a film, you know, for the larger audience. So I know there's debate about whether Marvel should, like, rely on that same system, but as somebody who watched, like, WandaVision, like, that was actually a cool, you know, I liked that order of events. Marvel is not dead yet. Oh, it's never gonna be dead. I don't think it will be. I mean, it's obviously still chugging. But I do think... it's at a point I just can't even keep up with everything, you know? Like, what's all coming out. I haven't watched all of the shows, admittedly. But it's all kind of, you know, personal preference. Spider-Man No Way Home, actually, that's true. That was a big cinematic event. That was pretty sweet. I forgot about that. How can I forget? We've just been eating so good with, like, amazing film releases. Dune, The Batman, No Way Home. What else have I gone seen? Avatar, which was sweet. I low-key actually really want to go see Avatar again. I should probably... How much longer is it going to be in theaters? Because those movies you have to, like, go see in a theater, and I would totes go see it again. God, I hate the way I just spoke right there. Totes go see Avatar again. And don't we have... No, I don't know if it's coming out this year. The Netflix Avatar The Last Airbender project? Y'all usually have better intel than I do, so hit me up if I'm wrong, please. Not even seen the first Avatar yet. What? Whoa. Okay. Alright. I've seen Avatar twice. Def worth it. I know, right? Like, I feel like the first viewing is just solely to just, like, take it all in, but I feel like I just want to see it again, you know, to like, after I got it out of my system, the excitement of like, oh, I'm finally seeing it. Now I want to like go again and to be able to appreciate like all of the imagery there is in that film, you know? It is 3 hours long, but it's like worth it. And honestly, I'm going to reshape my stance on this because this is how I felt not until 2025, that Netflix Avatar show. No. Why did I jump the gun? Dang it. But anyway, what I was saying, like, I feel like I used to be like, oh God, I don't even have the patience for a 3 hour long movie. But specifically for like, I think it depends on the film, I guess, and the hype surrounding it. Like, especially in this day and age where they announce films like 3 years out from when you're anticipated to get them. So you're like, great. Now, especially for a film like Avatar 2, The Way of Water, this was what, like 13 years in the making? It's been so long. I never even thought it would happen, you know? Especially for a case like that. It's like, yeah, after freaking over a decade, I don't care if this movie's 5 hours. I waited 13 years for this. And same goes for, like, The Batman. That was a longer film, and, like, definitely towards the end of it, I was like, oh my gosh, when is this gonna end? This is so long. But afterwards, I was like, frick yeah, we waited so long for this, and I was so hype, and it got pushed back. It better be. It better be 3 hours, you know? I guess I just feel that way currently for, like, Avatar specifically, because, like, yeah, after a hiatus between the original film and then the finally the release of the sequel, yeah, I'll sit there for 5 hours if you want me to. Avatar 2 just passed 1.5 billion. Let's go. Not surprised. Didn't they say they want it to be like $2 billion? Is that the anticipated? That was the hopeful count? I don't know. I could be wrong. I hope you didn't drive the Batmobile. Oh God, Jay, don't bring that up. Don't y'all love how I low-key just totally quit? Just stone cold quit Arkham. I couldn't do it. I was like, F this. Y'all have seen me struggle. Y'all have seen me battle, fight for my life on some of these video game streams that we've done on this channel here. Like, I have willingly, like, publicly humiliated myself by publicizing how god-awful my gameplay is. Like, we all know. Nobody comes here to watch somebody, like, excel at gaming, you know? I say it myself. Come to watch my gaming videos if you want to feel better about your own gameplay, because I assure you, you will leave feeling like you are a master compared to me. But Arkham Knight, man, that was a battle I just couldn't win. I didn't even want to try. We tried a little bit, but that was the most epic failure I think I've ever done. I can't. I sometimes go back. F's in the chat if you would like me to go back and edit like a highlight reel of all of the like worst moments where I wanted to like absolutely explode during that gameplay, because there were many. Again, y'all have seen me like flip out on the channel and really come close to wanting to quit, but nothing has ever challenged me as much as that. The struggle bus became the Bat fan. That's right. That's right. It was something. Nic Gundy says, please. Yeah, maybe I'll do it. I'm tempted. Are you doing another appreciation stream this year? That's a really good question. For those of you who are new, whenever we hit a giant... Jerry, what's going on? Good to see you. Whenever we hit a giant subscriber milestone on the channel, we do... I think we've done like 2, 3 maybe so far. We do a subscriber appreciation stream. And I like open it up and we let people submit their own like videos. It has expanded so much. It doesn't even have to be like literally Star Wars or anything related. People send like drawings, poetry, photography, like anything. And we just share each other's like work. So I think my biggest goal that I would like to achieve for this year is the 50K mark. So I feel like when we hit that, I will do a big subscriber appreciation stream. That's been my goal for a while. That's been on my horizon. Yes, not too far away from 40K, which is exciting. Like, even that number compared to where we start is like bizarre. So yes, but 50K will probably be the next big milestone. I don't know, maybe that's pushing it, but yes, where am I? I see people bringing up some past traumas from my gaming streams. Let's not even talk about Force Unleashed. What was worse? Comment your least favorite experience in regards to watching me absolutely flounder. Force Unleashed versus Arkham Knight. I think it's gonna be Arkham Knight because I actually at least finished one of those games. Arkham Knight, I just said, screw this. My mental health is more important. That tells you. That tells you. Oh, thank you so much, Arbiter. I loved your House of the Dragon reactions. You have a character you are most interested in with where their story goes? Mine is Amond. Also hope Kristen has a redemption arc. 2024, too far off. Interesting lineup there. Amond and Kristen, two of the slipperiest slopes in that show. Who am I most intrigued? At this point, I think I do. I think I have to just read the book, because I should have known, but kind of a consequence or a side effect rather of doing House of the Dragon content was people just blatantly spoiling it in the comments that I was actively reading every day, along with my poor moderators. So apologies to them who read some of these comments that just outright like spoiled the rest of the plot. So I essentially kind of have a grasp of the fate of a lot of these characters, but I'm curious. I think I'm most curious. This might come as a shock. I'm really intrigued by where Alicent is gonna go because she was the one I was most fluctuating with my allegiance in regards to, like, rooting for her. And I feel like, I like the way that they set her up to be, well, I like the way they set everyone up to kind of be an antagonist, you don't really know who you're cheering for at all. You're kind of constantly just winging it and hoping that your favorite character doesn't, like, mess up. But her specifically, I like how you see from the beginning of her arc why she is the way she is. It's very, like, not justified, but you can, like, empathize with her roots and why she makes some decisions that she does. So I find myself being most intrigued about where she's gonna go, because we see Rhaenyra's reaction, obviously, at the end of season 1. We know she's going into beast mode. She is ready to strike. She's ready to make moves. Which is obviously what we'd all been waiting for, at that point. I wanted her to finally have a power move of her own that wasn't manifested by her father. So now we know that that's going to happen, but similarly for, like, I just slurred that so badly. Similarly for Alicent, she's left off in an interesting place too, and I want to see her reaction to the events that ensued in the finale. So I'm excited. And she's also somebody whose fate has yet to be spoiled for me. So maybe that's why I find myself most intrigued. Whereas I know, unfortunately, at this point, what happens with the core people like Aemond, Daemon, Rhaenyra. So I think maybe that's why. But I do think I'm just going to read it. I just want to read the book. so that I know, which I've been fighting against because part of so much of the joy of Game of Thrones for me, because I didn't watch the original, I didn't read the books. I didn't read them while I watched the original series, so everything was like a huge shock to me, versus I wonder if that experience changes. Because part of the whole appeal of Game of Thrones is the shock factor of just being like, oh my god, thinking you'd have a grasp on what's going on, and then suddenly they just take a complete right turn, and you're like, never mind. And then you just are sitting there toiling over it all week because you just can't believe they did that, or the plot twists, you know. So, yeah, maybe reading the material will ruin that aspect of watching the show. Let me hit sound off. If you've read the books, and you still obviously watch the show and enjoy it still, or however your opinion, you know, falls, I'd love to hear, you know, if that has heightened your experience at all by reading it, or if you enjoy seeing how, like, completely shocked the non-readers are. Don't feel like you're gonna get hated here, Matthias. I've never seen Game of Thrones. Yeah, no, a lot of people, I think, haven't. It's a commitment. That's the thing. At this point, it really is. And I know it's like, it's really not for everybody. I actually, like, quit watching it. I started it at some point in high school, and then I literally got so effing frustrated. The Red Wedding, for those of you who've seen it, I stopped. I boycotted. I was like, I cannot take this any longer. I was so mad. So after that, I just completely stopped watching, and then Tom and I started dating after that, and he expressed interest in watching the show, and I was like, maybe this is my sign to get back in, you know, give it another chance. But I fully let him know. I was like, listen, I'm pretty sure I let him know. I was like, I straight up had to quit this show after a specific event. So take that as you will as we embark on this. So I've read Fire and Blood, and House of the Dragon was still fantastic. Didn't ruin anything for me. Okay. I think another, actually, I will say, from what I've heard from some book readers, the creators of the show do take some creative liberties and make some changes that come as a surprise to the book readers as well. So that's actually a good point. Maybe it won't ruin my experience, because from what I've seen, the show does a few things, or rather also changes some character decisions or character mindsets that deviate from how it's described in the books. Because everything in the books is not 100% fact, correct? It's all just alleged word of mouth from the people who are documenting the events. So they have some creative liberties there. Friends, Big Bang Theory, Doctor Who, and Chuck are my favorite shows. Now, see, there's one giant franchise that I've never seen, Doctor Who, which probably will come as a shock to the Doctor Who fans. Battle of the Bastards was definitely one of my favorite episodes of GOAT. That is the legendary one. That is a legendary one. Yes, I think you're right. The book is like a historical, like, account told by different maesters. There's no POV. Yeah, so it's very much like alleged kind of, not rumors, but it's as people, it's not 100% necessarily maybe accurate. So that's why the show can take some liberties and change things up. You only have 60 years of Doctor Who to catch up on? Yeah. No, that would be quite the endeavor. Book isn't accurate, but the show is. Oh, good. Okay, in that case, I'm reading it. I'm doing it. We're gonna send it. So yeah, now we gotta wait another 2-3 years for that. I'm actually shocked to hear that it's slated to come out in 2024 because, well, I guess that makes sense. They're starting this. They've actually getting ready to start this first quarter of the year here, filming. So that makes sense. It probably takes them like, I imagine it'll come maybe latter half of 2024. Season 8 of Goat. Dark Times. And that's coming from Charlie, who doesn't hate on anything. You know if Charlie isn't a fan. Oh my goodness. Well, Winds of Winter, correct? Is that the final? That is George R.R. Martin's final installment. That would have been like the order of events of season 8. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that slated to come out soon? I saw tweets that were like, George R.R. Martin only has 500 pages left to write. And I was like, only? That's still a long ways out, y'all. But yeah, so that's exciting. I'm tempted to like, see, that's another huge commitment. I don't have time. I say this time all the time on streams. I'm like, I want to read this. I want to read that. And it's just like, I don't have time to read any of these, especially all of the Game of Thrones books. Like, is it gonna be so wrong if I literally just read Winds of Winter to see what George would have wanted, you know? I'm tempted. Somebody needs to just, like, make a YouTube video. Like, somebody who has read the books and watched the show. I'm banking on somebody doing this. Like, getting the book, reading it, and then doing a complete breakdown of, like, listen, this is what actually was supposed to happen. Oh, goodness. Perks of audiobooks. That's right. Again, I maybe saw that on Twitter, Jay, which is not the greatest source, as we all know. I forgot to do my regular Twitter disclaimer. Take it with a grain of salt, because, as we all know here, Twitter is not the most reliable source for news or fandom rumors. So yes. Oi, oi, oi. Where are we? I want Kat to make a Discord game night. I don't even know how to do that. As in, we could all play? Actually, I think I've heard of people being able to do that. The Expanse. Yes, Chris Solo. I've gotten so many recommendations to watch The Expanse, and I freaking have to. I hear it's so good for sci-fi fans. I hear amazing things in regards to, like, the world building. I need to just do it. Maybe that'll be my resolution for this year. Oh my gosh. Arbiter, that's so funny. Me walking into Barnes & Noble in 2087 to buy a copy of Winds of Winter. I've seen a lot of memes. People saying, like, my grandchildren reading me Winds of Winter when it comes out. Oh my goodness. How's your British accent? You should audition for House of the Dragon. Y'all, fan cast me. That's how it gets started, everybody. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't really know how my British accent is, but there's different accents on Game of Thrones, you know? Because Britain doesn't exist in Westeros, so for all I know, for all my viewers would know, it's just a regular accent, you know? So, that would be lit, though. That would be fun. To be on a show like that literally would be, like, legendary. You can stream gameplay in the Discord video chat. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. That would be cool. Chris, that's amazing. How are your animal noises? You can voice a dragon. Literally, I always wonder. I'm like, where do they get the dragon sound effects? Like, who's doing that? Who's making those? I want to know. I want to see BTS footage of that person in the recording booth. Making the dragon sound effects. I just finished The Expanse. It was awesome. Okay, good. Yes, Tom and I have to watch this. We do have to check it out, probably. I've literally heard, like, amazing things. So yeah. I gotta do it. Yeah, D. Bradley Baker. Speak of the GOAT. I want to see... There already probably is BTS footage of him literally just going in and out of voices when he does the Bad Batch. I was watching the episodes today and I was like, this is literally just him in a studio talking to himself. Like, how talented do you... Like, the talent. The sheer level of talent to do that is like... I can't even fathom. If I were to ever be an actor, I think I'd always want to be a villain. I'm the same, y'all. Y'all have heard me say, if I were to be ever blessed enough to one day be in the Star Wars universe, I would want to be a Sith so bad. It's more fun. We can say it. It's like more fun to be. And I don't mean this in like a method acting type way where you get to be mean to everybody. I don't believe in that. If you're like playing a bad guy or an antagonist, and then it's like, oh, now I can just method act and be mean. I'm just saying it's like fun to explore evil characters and find like the humanity in them, you know? For example, like a character like Trilla, that would be so sweet. Y'all know I'm a huge Trilla fan, but it's like she has an amazing... She's evil for a reason, so like it would be so fun to like do that. I think they used lions and turtles amongst other animal sounds combined to make the dragon sounds. No way. I really... Wait, does HBO just have turtles on standby? There's somebody holding up a microphone. Yo, I want that job. I want that job. Securing the turtle sounds. I didn't know turtles even made sounds. It is so fun to be naughty, says Jay. Oh, that's hysterical. I'd want to be an Imperial officer like Tarkin or Krennic. Yes, literally. That would be fun. I can't be Darkseid because of my Jedi Order tattoo. Oh, rats, Nic Gundy, you're in a bind. You're trapped. You need to cosplay as Trilla. Yes, I did. I made that post, y'all, of, yes, they used the turtle from Neverending Story. Oh my gosh. What a great movie. I made that post about, Fancast me or whatever, and I'll do a video of Cat tries to look like X. So I have to do some of those, because y'all left some really good responses, and I think Trilla was amongst them too. So I definitely want to make some of those videos, because they're always just so fun, because they just always turn into a train wreck. Because I pride myself on being a creative person, but I definitely am like not, you know, a total perfect makeup artist who can do perfect canon accurate Darth Maul makeup. So it spirals. It's always a fun time. Oh, interesting, Jared. Interesting. That's neat. I'm not gonna read that one out loud, but that's funny. For MegaCon, I'm going as Cad Bane. Oh my gosh. What does that get up like? I have to put my acting skills to the test. I can kind of do his voice already. That's so cool. So wait, what's your like setup gonna be like? Are you gonna have like a mask? Or are you gonna like... I guess you have to for Cad Bane, right? Let me know. I'm curious. Call back to Party City. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we learned our lesson, folks, from round 1. If we ever do another one of these like cosplay videos again, we are not Party City will never sponsor me because I was a walking advertisement against their products. Oh, sweet lord. I often forget that video is like still up on the channel. I haven't actually rewatched that in a long time. Been watching some of your old videos and watched the one where you were painting your face like Darth Maul. Will you ever do another face paint video? I think so, because what did I get? I need to go and read. Some people left really good suggestions for that Fancast Me idea series, and some of them definitely included more difficult. Where is it? This could either be my best or worst video idea. What was some of the suggestions? Barris Offie, yes, that would require some face paint. Probably. Ooh, Bix Colleen. I like that one. That would be fun. Ooh, Katniss Everdeen. That would be cool. There was definitely other ones. Trilla. I don't know if that requires face paint. Oh, Ventress. Yes, that would be a sweet one. Or Ahsoka Tano. That would definitely require face paint. Dang. Thrawn. That was the one I was looking for. Yes, a female Thrawn, which would be hysterical. So yeah, definitely some of them would require. We'll probably do another face paint video. Just if I do, I need to get like actual better quality products. Because we all know what tragically went down. Yeah, it's funny in hindsight. The saddest part of those videos is like, I feel like maybe this is just me. Maybe this wouldn't be everyone's experience, but you know, I went into that like fully confident. Patrick Kelly says you could get my brother to do the makeup for Darth Maul. Firstly, thank you, Patrick, and secondly, you're right. That would be actually really cool to have somebody else, like an actual professional makeup artist, make me look like Darth Maul, my hero. That would actually be amazing. You should cosplay as Azula. That would be fun. Tom tells me that all the time. That I would make a good Azula, but I don't think so, since they're actually casting, like, what's a way to say it? Like, actually Asian actors, rightfully so, for the Netflix show, at least, so, but yes, what was I saying? Yeah, the worst part is that I had the confidence, like, thinking that it was actually gonna go well. And like, the worst part of making those videos is the active just downfall of your confidence and realizing, like, this actually looks like shit. Like, I wish I had a bleep button. Come on, YouTube. I don't need this insert ad video button. I need an insert bleep button. Come on. It's 2023 now. When are we gonna get that? Maybe I gotta get my own bleeper. Do they have like a little button that I could press to like make a bleep? I don't know. I could probably do that on OBS if I was dedicated enough. You and Carly King are both obsessed with Darth Maul. You know what? When I saw that she has an obsession with him as well, I felt vindicated, okay? Because I made that video. When was it? No, it was 2020, I think. The channel Darth Porg, who makes these really awesome Star Wars edits, tributes, made a Darth Maul video. It's titled Hatred, and I filmed a reaction to it, and I freaked the F out. Like, I was fangirling so hard, and I don't think I obviously didn't look at it from an objective lens when I edited it and then posted it for the public consumption. And there were so many comments like, oh my god, what is this girl's problem? I think I actually verbalized, like, Darth Maul is my husband, my bae. in that video. So a lot of people were genuinely like, does this girl actually want to like date Darth Maul? I can't give an answer to that necessarily. I mean, if given the chance, maybe I would, you know? Maul is lovable. Yes, Preston. Yes. A lot of people wouldn't agree, though. Darth Porg makes great edits. Their videos are what inspired me to do my own. Yes, that's so cool. Literally, like, their channel is amazing. And they're such a anomaly. Like, I don't know who the, not anomaly, what's the word? They're so mysterious. I don't know who the creator is. And they just come in and out and post sometimes these, like, longer, really thorough, like, amazing tributes that are just like, oh my god, this is insane. And then they make some of these just, like, 30-second, really hysterical, like, edits. So they have a good sense of humor, whoever it is. I want to know, who is the persona behind Darth Borg? It's alright. They can keep it a mystery. Mall cat, I totally ship it. Meanwhile, my fiance is in the other room, probably shaking his head like, sweet lord. She still has this obsession. Maul is scary good looking. Okay, now we're going down a path I didn't think we were. You're going down a path I can't follow. I mean, I can follow a Darth Maul stan path, but I think I've publicly professed my love for him a little too much on this channel, so now everybody realizes that I have an obsession. Ay, ay, ay. I love Darth Maul when he first appears as on screen, right behind the Emperor. I know. They set our mans up. If you don't like Maul, it's only because of one reason. They're scared of him, right? There's nothing to be scared of. He's such a softie. That's one thing I do love about him. He's very clearly, like, insecure, you know? Sorry, I was just taking a quick business text. Will Darth Maul ever get his own series? Allegedly. That's in, like, alright, I don't know how true it is anymore because it was part of rumor mill for a bit, and then I didn't see any official announcements to confirm whether it was true or not. I think it was all just kind of, you know, rumored, but there was going to be an alleged Darth Maul I say was as if it was actually going to happen. There was allegedly a Darth Maul solo series. Not solo. I should take it back. That could be misleading because Darth Maul was in Solo and then that's not happening. So there was going to be a Darth Maul focused animated series. Was, again, allegedly. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is all alleged rumor. That news happened like last year at some point, maybe the year before, probably a year before actually. That news was like brewing in the rumor mill pipeline, and then I never like heard anything after it. It was apparently gonna have like Sam Witwer and like Ray Park maybe coming in to do mocap work for it. Again, rumors. I don't know how true any of this is. But I haven't heard anything about it since, so, he won't hurt you as long as you don't give him a reason. Right, like, he can be perfectly civil. It always blows my mind, though, like, I love, especially in, for example, like, the way Ahsoka Tano deals with Maul. Like, if I was actually in his presence and I didn't have a huge crush on him, I'd be like, but Ahsoka, like, is, like, so just, like, hashtag done with him. Like, she doesn't even care. And she totally disses my mans in the Clone Wars finale when he's like, I'm coming with you. And she's like, we're not partnering up. I'm not even here to necessarily free you. I'm doing this solely just because I need you to be a distraction. And then he goes and has that most, like, epic hallway scene. But when that scene when I first saw that, I was like, how does she have the I don't even know why I questioned it, because Ahsoka is just so, like, brave and literally has no fear for anything. But at the time, I was like, oh my gosh, she is, like, so... She just, like, walked all over him and isn't even scared at all. Like, power to her. I'd be way too scared. Have you watched the Darth Maul fan film? Oh, heck yes. On the planet where he's, like, secretly training. Yeah, that's a really good fan film. I like that one a lot. Some of my favorite characters in Force Unleashed besides Starkiller is Juno, Eclipse, and Ram Koda. Who was yours? Who was another one of my... I mean, obviously, other than Starkiller, I guess that's, yeah. That's the first. I would have to think about that, because it's also been a hot minute since I played the game, and frankly, my final few videos of me streaming that were so traumatic, I potentially kind of blocked it out of my memory, my core memory, because I just didn't want to reflect on the absolute just havoc that was wreaked. What's a better way to say the absolute just like dumpster fire that was me trying to get through the final levels of that game, specifically the Star Destroyer, which proved to be the worst boss fight I've ever endured. Oh, goodness. I can't believe Clone Wars Season 7 started and ended nearly 3 years ago. Stop. Don't say that. How? How is that possible? Not sure what that sound was. Liam! What's up, my friend? How's it going? I hope you are well and Happy New Year to you and your family. Thanks so much, Liam. You too. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Christopher, thank you. Happy New Year. It's great to know there are people out there that love Star Wars like I do. Oh my gosh, of course. Y'all, we gotta stick together. Whoa. In these trying times within the fandom. When it's just like, it feels like Star Wars fan. I saw a funny meme the other day. It was a picture of two people beating each other up, and then somebody in a lawn chair eating popcorn watching, and all of them were labeled Star Wars fans, Star Wars fans, Star Wars fans. So it was like, obviously commenting on the way the fandom interacts and treats each other. So it's definitely always good. I swear time just sped up after 2020. Yeah, you're so right. You're definitely right. I can't even go back. And what's so funny is, remember when it took me like 50 minutes of attempting to try to bring down that Star Destroyer, to the point that I was driven to the brink of insanity, and I was just like, I can't do this. I'm never doing this again. And so I literally had to end the stream, quit, like a coward, because I couldn't do it. And the more I tried, the more irate I just got. Like, it wasn't even going to happen, because I was just so not in the right mindset to actually do it. So then I rallied and I was like, okay, we're going back. We're going to restart, refresh. And I like planned out a full afternoon. I was like, listen, we need to carve out like 6 hours for me to try to defeat this Star Destroyer, because that's how long I think it's going to take. And then I did it in one try. Where was that effort? Where was that skill? Where was that energy? The first time I did it, and I almost lost my marbles. I felt that pain, says Sean. Oh, God. What game was that? It was The Force Unleashed. For those, yes, who were lucky enough to not be privy to those horrific events, that dark day here on this channel, I was doing a playthrough of The Force Unleashed Part 1. And I got to, if you've never played the game, there's a level where you're playing a Star Killer who is like extremely strong with Force, and there is a Star Destroyer that is gonna crash into the ground, and you have to try to use the Force to make it crash in a better way. I can't remember what the full objective was, why I was trying to do this, but Or I think we just wanted to take it down. I can't remember, but you basically have to pull an entire Star Destroyer out of the sky. And it was the worst thing I've ever done. And it drove me mad. So yeah, that's... I had to do like 50 tries. I can't wait for Jedi Survivor. Here's the thing though, I'm so excited. However, y'all saw how fed up, how much I struggled, fought for my life, just playing through a replay, my second playthrough of Jedi Fallen Order on this channel. After having already played and defeated the game, I still was struggling. Still fighting like it was my first time through, and I like had no idea what I was doing, especially with those godforsaken puzzles. You guys know all those puzzles. I can't stand it. It was like I've already played this game. Why am I struggling? Why can't I still not do this? So I'm really, really hype, of course, for... Oh, whoops. Camera's shifting. Hello, ring light. That's not cute. There we go. There's a better backdrop. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm obviously really stoked for Jedi Survivor, but I'm not excited because we all witnessed, even after having the benefit of already playing through and beating the first game, I still was struggling in my public gameplay, playing through it again. So I obviously want to do a playthrough of Jedi Survivor, but y'all are going to be witnessing, like, that's gonna be my first impressions firsthand. No prior knowledge of how to solve any of those goddarn puzzles. Like, we're going to be in this together. Did you see Ubisoft is making an open world? Yes! It's going to be amazing. I just saw, I don't know if it's true, I just saw somebody tweet that allegedly you'll be able to, like, build and create your own character and have them pick their own like, you literally can create your own character and have pave their own storyline for them, which is like, that's what I want. I couldn't ask for more. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? From Liam, definitely Attack of the Clones. Y'all know that's my fave. Gotta go in a few minutes. Oh, Jared, it was good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging. I appreciate it. But yes, I keep forgetting about Eclipse, too. That's another instance of a really epic trailer and then no allusion to when it's going to come out, and then the reality sinking in that it's probably going to be in, like, 2027. Potentially. If it's even still happening. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Ignore me. Kind of glad how much we still don't know about Jedi Survivor. Oh yeah, I agree. And especially because, you know, Jedi Fallen Order, there were so many amazing surprises in that game, and that was a huge, you know, perk, like, what made the experience so good, the first playthrough, and, like, discovering all the surprises and everything, and all of us realizing collectively, like, whoa, this is actually really amazing. So I feel like Jedi Survivor is already at a, not disadvantage, but the first game set such a really good, like, set the bar so high. So if anything, I hope, I would like to potentially, like, maybe see a, like, actual gameplay trailer, like, even just, like, 5 minutes of, like, just some gameplay, you know, action going on, but I don't think that's 100% as necessary as it was for the first game, for example, because we all know probably, like, what the controls, what the mechanics are like. So if we don't get that and we just have the trailer that we received from the Game Awards, like, between now and when the actual game comes out, I'm perfectly fine with that, because the less we know, the better for them to poise themselves to at least be in a spot where there can be some surprises, especially because, the first game was so good. Sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, everybody. Apologies. I read that comment from Matthias about yawning, and then it made me do it again. I first saw Attack of the Clones at a drive-in movie theater. Okay, how does it feel to be living my dream, Chris? How does it feel to be living my Dream! For those of you who are also chronically online and reference TikTok sound bites. Oh my god. What do you like about Attack of the Clones? Here's my explanation why. Attack of the Clones is like the glory days of the prequel trilogy, you know? Everyone's happy. Everything's good. It's the peak of the Jedi. You get to see, this is the, other than maybe like the Clone Wars, this is the most live action Jedi we ever see in action. You know, doing their thing, slaying the game together in one setting, Geonosis, obviously, and it's before, obviously, the dark times, you know, I know for prequel babies, Revenge of the Sith tends to be the favorite child, but I physically can't just casually watch Revenge of the Sith, you know, because it's so upsetting. It's literally just so sad, so I have to just, like, I can never just watch it and not be put in a bad mood, you know? It's not like, it's not a feel-good, it's not a comfort movie, whereas Attack of the Clones can be a comfort movie because everything's still fine. The Jedi are still killing the game. We got our first look at the clones, like, Anakin and Padme are happy, she's not dead. It's like everything's good. We get a little bit more of, like, Coruscant. We get that amazing, like, Coruscant speed chase with Zam Vessel in the beginning. Coruscant's, like, one of my favorite planets. Like, it's just so great. That's why it's my favorite. Yes, Revenge of the Sith is maybe, arguably, like, yeah, if you want to break it down objectively, a better film, but Attack of the Clones just makes me feel better. I think I just heard our delivery bag being dropped off at our door, which I believe means our food is here. So I'm not going to quit cold turkey. How long have we been going for? An hour and 16? Let's go till 6 p.m. here. I don't know what time that will be for the rest of y'all, but 6 more minutes, essentially. So we can wrap up. But yeah, I mean, thank you guys so much for, like, showing up. I really was so concerned that only, like, 2 people were going to be here today. Because I wouldn't have blamed you if that was the case, because I dropped off the face of the channel for a little bit, which I obviously tend to do. It's no secret here. That happens from time to time. But it's obviously never fair to you guys. Yes, as much as I enjoy a break every now and then, you know, I feel bad because I also never even said or never even checked in or never even, like, wished y'all a happy holidays, a happy new year. I didn't, like, do anything. I was really bad. So the fact that you guys showed up and there were so many new people here today too, like, how amazing that this was a lot of people's first streams. Oh, before I forget, Friday. So yes, we're gonna freaking send it this weekend and we're gonna have The Last of Us party. Because here's the thing, Tom's playing through the game right now, so I might let him finish his playthrough throughout the week, and then I might save it for the weekend, or, like, maybe, I don't know. I think that this weekend we're gonna send it, even if I don't totally finish the game, which, you know, isn't the end of the world. I can maybe, it's not like I have to finish it entirely before the show necessarily. We can be playing in conjunction. And the show, obviously, the show comes out, it's HBO, so it's going to be, like, Sunday at, like, 9 p.m.? No, 6. Yes, it's 9 Eastern, so that's 6 o'clock here. So, yes, let's plan this weekend. Kat, I need a shout-out for being late. No, Zech, you were here, like, early. You were here in the pregame chat. You were early. So, yes, let's plan to do a The Last of Us stream this weekend. Even if we don't finish the game, we're going to try to go as far as we can. Show us your Grogu before you sign off. Oh, he's back there. Here's the thing, I'm wearing pajama pants right now. And so I have Star Wars PJ pants on. I mean, I just showed them to you, but I don't want to get up and have you guys see that in full-fledged. But He's back there. Could you see him? Oh no, you couldn't see him at all. I was just covering him even more. I'll have him around next stream. But yes, before I forget, so we're gonna do Last of Us this weekend. Friday, stay tuned. This Friday, this week, upcoming, we're gonna have a very interesting and different and special stream going on here on the channel. With some special guests. It's not Star Wars related. I'll say that. It's more involved with some fellow actors that I know and some of the projects that they are going to be creating, and we want to have a place to talk about it and to advertise it. And there'll be some guests. It'll be different. It'll be fun. I'll share more info throughout the week. But that'll be happening on Friday. So stick around, stay tuned for some details about that. But I just wanted to slip that in before we peace out. But yes, let's do a quick lightning round of questions here. Okay. Came across your Willow reaction the other day and any intention to reacting to that show. Honestly, one of my faves of the year. Here's the thing. I have yet to actually start watching the show because I've heard some mixed opinions about it. And but you know what? There's somebody that I follow on Instagram who is like really in love with the show and says that it's awesome. So I think I'm going to watch it. I'm probably not going to react to it because I'm probably going to just start weaning off of reactions because I feel like trash just kind of not making my own original content. I know the reactions are like the most popular videos, but I kind of don't want to be known as just a reaction channel, you know? I never wanted that to just be my main source of content, so I probably won't be reacting to it. Thanks for including me in the chat. It was fun. Thank you, Steven, for freaking being here and interacting. 66 likes on the stream. We have 67 now, but that's funny. That's funny. I was wondering if you were in Star Wars, what would you be? A Sith? 1,000 trillion%? Are you caught up on everything I DM'd? Probably not. I said earlier, I'm so bad. My resolution this year is to be better at answering my DMs. I'm so sorry. I will check up on them, Nick. I promise. It's not you, it's me. Happy New Year, Kat. I'm signing off. Have a good week. Patrick, it was so good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Are you excited for the Bad Batch Season 2? Yes, I'm actually really excited to see the direction that it's going to go, especially after the first 2 episodes here. I like the way that this is setting the tone for the season. Only lasted 2 episodes with Willow. Oh no! Meaning you just have forgotten to watch it, or because you didn't like it? I'm hearing like really mixed reviews. Some people saying like they really like it, and some people sharing similar opinions. When are you gonna do more cooking? I need to do a poll because I want to do it more soon, but I want to know what recipes you guys want to see me do. I'm actually really tempted because there's a similar recipe in the Galaxy's Edge cookbook that I have that looks similar to like the blue ramen noodles that guy was eating in Andor, who worked for the police department. So I think that would be fun to try to make because they looked good. All right, okay, lightning round over. Yo, Nic Gundy with the emojis. I love it. Oh my god, I forgot there were member emotes. That looks sweet. I love it. Okay, all right. On that note, whew, thank you guys so much for being here. I really actually seriously missed you all so terribly much. It's gonna be a good year, everybody. I'm so glad to be back. Seriously, I say this all the time, and without getting too into the mushy gushy stuff, I love hanging out with you guys, and it seriously recharges me, and whenever I need a reset, it's always just so great to hang out with you all, and it means so much to me that you guys showed up and even wanted to hang out with me after I freaking disappeared for 2 weeks. So to make up for all that, here I will say now, I hope you all had an amazing holiday, whatever it is that you celebrated with your families, your loved ones. If you celebrated with yourself, I hope you had a great time, whatever you were doing. I hope you've had an amazing start to 2023 so far, and that there are so many good things in store for everybody here. I'm sure there is. I think it's going to be a great year all around, and I hope it's already been really wonderful for you this first week here. As always, I usually stream on the weekends, so I always say, when it's Saturday or Sunday, do something to do something for yourself. Do something that makes you happy. Do something to take care of yourself. But you know what? Self-care matters for the week too. So this week, take a break, take a rest, do something that you love, do something that makes you happy. We're taking this year. This is a year of self-care, everybody. So do something that you enjoy this week, whatever that may be. Freaking have fun. I hope you guys have an amazing week. I'll see you all again. We're gonna go live on Friday, and then I'm serious. We're gonna freaking do this, The Last of Us live stream on Saturday and Sunday. I'm trying to seriously actually like from sun up to sundown on Saturday. We're gonna see how far we can make it, so stay tuned. But all right, on that note, thank you all so much for being here. I am gonna go. I love you guys. I missed you guys so much. And again, if this was your first stream, welcome. We're so happy to have you here, and I hope you come back. All right, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, 3 a.m., wherever you are. And I will see you guys again very, very soon. Alrighty, take care, everybody. Love you all so much. Have a good one, guys.